Have you ever fantasized about waking up at noon, scrolling through Instagram for an hour, grabbing a leisurely brunch, then you check your phone and notice your bank balance went up, all without you lifting a single finger? I mean, imagine never again having to survive on sad microwave dinners or waiting in line for that slow-dripping coffee at Starbucks every morning just to drag yourself to a miserable job. Sounds too good to be true, right? But here's the crazy part. It is possible to get rich without working hard, at least in the traditional hustle-till-you-drop sense. What I'm about to share with you is exactly how to become wealthy without working hard. And yes, it's 100% legal. Well, for the most part. Now, before you start dialing me up to say, dude, you're out of your mind, there's no such thing as easy money, let me assure you that I'm not peddling some snake oil secret or setting you up for a get-rich-quick scheme. That's not what this video is about. I'm talking about strategies that let you work smarter instead of harder. Even though, yes, you'll have to put in some effort at the beginning. But the payoff? A life where your income grows constantly while you're playing video games or lying on a beach sipping piña coladas. Intrigued yet? Well, just picture this. When I was in my early 20s, I believed that in order to get rich, you had to slave away 24/7 and practically chain yourself to your desk. I'd heard that hard work pays off so often that the phrase had become my personal mantra. But you know what else I discovered? Burnout is real. One day, I literally found myself asleep under my desk, drooling on a spreadsheet. That was my rock-bottom wake-up call. I realized there had to be a different way, one that doesn't sacrifice sanity, health, and my overall happiness. And guess what? I found it. Stay with me because in just a moment, I'll share how a single idea I stumbled upon while doom-scrolling TikTok generated more income in 3 months than my previous 6 months of 9-to-5 drudgery combined. And yes, it involves zero heavy lifting, unless you count me creating this entire video for you, but I'll let you be the judge. Rethinking the hard work myth. First, let's tackle the myth that getting rich equals working like a zombie. Now, since I've gotten several comments on this topic, here's the truth. Hard work alone doesn't automatically lead to riches. See, think of all the people who work multiple jobs day and night just to cover rent. They're certainly working hard, harder than some millionaires to be honest, but they're not necessarily raking in millions. So, if hard work isn't the secret sauce, what is? Well, let's clear something up right away. When I say without working hard, I don't mean you get to sit on your couch all day, binge watch Netflix, and magically wake up rich. That's called unemployment, or being a trust fund baby. What I do mean is making money in a way that doesn't involve trading endless hours for a paycheck like most people do. The goal? Work smarter, not harder. And I promise, some of these strategies are so easy, they'll make you wonder why schools don't teach this stuff. It's all about smart leverage. That means using resources, AI, technology, and people around you in ways that multiply the impact of every minute you spend. It might mean automating tasks, hiring a virtual assistant, or putting your money to work in investments that grow while you sleep. The emphasis is on setting up systems that eventually run themselves, freeing you up to binge Netflix or, do something truly valuable, like perfecting your cat's Instagram account. Even though this video focuses on the basics, I promise I'll break it down in 5 easy steps that if you can follow, it'll change how you think of money in an entirely better way. Let's get into it. Step 1, the magic of passive income. First, let's talk about the golden goose of getting rich without working hard, passive income. This is money that keeps flowing in even when you're not actively working. Imagine making money while you sleep, eat, or argue with strangers on Twitter. Sounds like a dream, right? But it's real. Take YouTube, for example. Yes, this place. People upload videos once, and if they're good, they keep making money for years. You can even make easy money from royalties. Did you know Mariah Carey still makes millions every single Christmas because of one song she recorded in 1994? Meanwhile, the rest of us can't even finish an email without getting distracted. Just understand that passive income is only the first step in this entire process. I'm just getting started. Listen closely. Step 2 will be the most important decision you'll have to make before you can actually achieve financial success. Subscribe and give this video a like for updates on all of our upcoming videos. Step 2, own stuff that makes you money. See, if you've been watching our videos on getting rich silently, you've probably heard me say this before. If you want to make money without working hard, you need to own stuff. And no, I'm not talking about a collection of vintage Pokemon cards. I'm talking about real, tangible assets, things that appreciate in value and generate income for you. And don't worry, I'll show you which assets work with real examples, so bear with me. One of the best examples, real estate. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, "But I don't have money for that," relax. You don't have to start with a mansion or some penthouse suite. You can buy rental properties with low down payments using an FHA loan, or even use house hacking. Live in one unit, rent out the others, and boom. Your tenants are basically paying down your mortgage. We've even made an entire video on this topic in previous videos. And if you've been following our Stealth Wealth Mindset series, you already know that building wealth without working hard is just a stepping stone on your journey. Our channel is dedicated to providing you the life of financial freedom you deserve, instead of the one you can only dream of. Just make sure to subscribe and give this video a like to help spread the word. Step 3. Automate everything. So what's the difference between rich people and everyone else? They automate everything. The goal is to set things up so money flows in automatically. Ever heard of the 4-hour work week? Some people have figured out how to make millions working less than that. Think about it. If Jeff Bezos had to personally pack and ship every Amazon order, he'd be working harder than a Starbucks barista on a Monday morning. Instead, he built systems. And you can too. Whether it's automating stock investments, running an online business that prints cash on autopilot, or even setting up AI to do 90% of your work. When it comes to automation, this is a topic I want to dedicate a separate video to. If there's any interest, just let me know in the comments section. Step 4. Leverage other people's time. Ever notice how the richest people don't actually work that much? That's because they use other people's time. Now, since I've talked about this topic extensively, I often get a recurring question. How do you actually make money in your sleep? This is golden advice I want you to remember for the rest of your life. Rich people hire experts, delegate tasks, and let employees or workers handle the hard stuff. Look at Elon Musk. Do you really think he's personally coding Tesla software or launching SpaceX rockets? Nope, he's got teams for that. This is why business owners tend to make way more money than employees. They build something once and then let other people do the heavy lifting. And you don't need to be a billionaire to do this. If you've ever paid someone to mow your lawn while you worked on something more valuable, congratulations, you just used leverage. Now, honestly, this next step is one of the most critical ones you should always understand if your goal is to truly become wealthy and achieve financial freedom. And this point in particular is something I need to discuss with you seriously. Step 5. Make your money work for you. Here's a harsh truth I need you to listen closely to. If your money isn't working for you, you're working for money, and that's a losing game. Rich people don't let their cash sit in a bank account collecting dust. They invest it. Stocks, index funds, crypto, real estate, you name it. Look at a guy like Warren Buffett, for example. This man has been making money for so long, he probably bought his first stock before sliced bread was invented. And now, he makes billions from investments while eating McDonald's for breakfast. That's peak efficiency at its finest. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather learn from those who are actually out there doing it. Again, if you have any questions about this, let me know in the comments so I know what to make our next video about. And finally, this is a step I've wanted to talk about for a long time. Unfortunately, this is one of the things that annoy me most with people who believe working hard is the only way to build wealth and achieve financial freedom. The 9-to-5 reality check. Now, let me be crystal clear about something. Getting rich without working hard doesn't mean you'll do nothing forever and magically get paid. There is a learning curve, an initial burst of effort. And sometimes, yes, you'll break a sweat. But the difference is that this effort is front-loaded. Once your systems are rolling, your ebook selling, your online course chugging along, your print-on-demand store, shipping orders automatically, your investments compounding, you can pull back. You're no longer chained to a 9-to-5 or a frantic 80-hour-a-week hustle. And that, my friends, is the beauty of working smart. Because the ultimate goal isn't just to fill up your bank account, it's to free yourself from the mental and physical drain of constant labor. It's to gain time. Time to spend with loved ones, pursue passions, or just do absolutely nothing without guilt. Following these steps is not only possible, but it's actually how the wealthiest people operate. They work smart, build systems, and let money do the heavy lifting. The trick is to stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like an owner. Now, if you're ready to start your journey towards stealth wealth, we've created an entire video in only 10 minutes that can literally show you step by step how to become secretly rich and finally achieve stealth wealth. Just click the video on the screen now and we'll see you in the next one.